Man, I'm lost. Where the hell is it? They told me the paintball field was around here. Leon! Leon! Ah! What's up, China? Hey, hey, Oak. Yabor and Brute, whatever. Anyway, hey, welcome to our South African show. Look at this guy. Isn't he beautiful? Amazing, right? That's the I think that's the male. We're gonna find out. We actually have an expert on the show talking about that kind of stuff. But welcome to our South African show. This is our show to highlight South Africa, to promote South Africa paintball, to tell the rest of the world that yes, there is paintball in South Africa, and that we should go visit them and hang out and have a great time. From Johannesburg to Cape Town, from the townships to the Great White Jumping Sharks, there's paintball. Come to South Africa and hang out. My brother-in-law is South African, so I have relatives or in-laws, I guess you could call them, that are all South African. And so I know about Springbok and Bultong and all that kind of amazing stuff. It's amazing. It's an amazing place. I was supposed to go there last year. We might try again, but I want you guys to see how cool these guys are and just get a taste of South Africa. So we're going to bring some cool cats in here. Carrie.
Hey, guys.
Greg. John. David. Leon. All right. So you guys listen, we've got other people in the green room. We're going to be rotating. We'll be hanging out and just try to bring as many people in as possible. Neil, we can see you down there in the green. Everybody say hi to Neil. Hey, Neil, we can see hi. We see you in the green room. All right. So we'll be bringing you up soon. All right. There's some misconceptions about paintball in South Africa or South Africa in general. One of them is, I guess, how you guys wear your mask. Right? So you guys wear your mask differently there, right? Is that all right? Okay, we're making a little bit of an inside South African joke for the rest of the world that don't know. This was the president. He was making a declaration saying that it's going to be okay to go outside and outside from the corona if you put your mask on. And he was having a bit of an issue putting his mask on. So that's a bit of a inside South African joke. But is that funny or what? Yeah, exactly. All right. And then the other misconception is that this is how they play in South Africa. So
actually,
yeah. I think that's how David. I think that's how David plays. Yes, exactly. So exactly, he's out there in the bush in South Africa. All right, you guys. Enough of the silliness. Well, it's going to be a whole silly show, but anyway, you guys, listen. Faisal, right? Faisal. He said that he started organizing something last year, and he said we're going to get you to South Africa. It's going to be great. I'd already been traveling all over the world at that point, and like GI was like, there's a lot of traveling, and I said, okay, oh no, I got to go to South Africa. This is amazing. It's 10 hours. No, it's 13 hours to get to England, and it's another 24 hours to get to. No, how far is it? It's like around the world, and dude, it's far, right? From Los Angeles. Really I think I'm the farthest point. How far? Yeah. I mean, it's like 13 hours to get to London. From London, you can take another plane for another, was it 13, 12 hours?
Yeah, I think it's 10 hours. 9 or 10 hours from the UK.
We're talking about 24 hours maybe to get to there. That's like crazy town, right? But again, you're just not going for the weekend. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but it is, I mean, it would be the farthest point that I had traveled. I've been to Japan, so that's kind of far, but no, that would be the farthest point. But if we're going to get people to go there, what do people know? I mean, do you get a lot of Americans? Is it mostly English? Who would actually go play there?
Literally, I say in Cape Town, and this is considered a tourist hub. And I can tell you, you get people from all over. I mean, if you go to the waterfront bars, you're going to run into people from basically anywhere on the planet.
Okay.
And at some fields, it does happen that you get the odd American or Brit that just shows up for a game. So honestly, you can't predict.
Okay. So, but I mean, if I were to come from Los Angeles, right? You should go basically for like 2 weeks, right? Maybe see a safari, hang out, have a barbecue, that kind of thing. You can't just go for the.
You definitely want to spend that time there.
Wait, what?
We've got the wine farms as well, and the lion parks and shark cage diving, so that's all going to take your time up.
Exactly, and it's worth it. You guys just don't go for paintball. You got to. I mean, this is like a whole package. It's fantastic, right? It's an amazing country. It's from tabletop mountain to the wherever you want to go. It's just an amazing place. I'm looking forward to doing it. Now, here's another thing about South Africa I want everybody to learn. This is not our cultural show. We actually do a cultural show, and Leon's going to be on our show and teach us about South Africa. But so you have a different. Okay, so if you listen to David's accent versus Leon's accent. Leon sounds like he should be wearing no shoes and be like in the Boer War, right? No, Leon has more of a Dutch Boerish kind of accent. Is that right, Leon?
We actually don't know what accent he's got.
You got it.
Basically, I've got that like a mix of. I grew up in Grahamstown, Eastern Cape, so I've got that original, like, solid Afrikaans voice. But at the same time, I spent probably like 10 years here in Cape Town, so I can switch that slang on at the drop of a dime.
Nice. And if I'm going to speak to David, now I met David at the Euro Big Game in Germany, and so you've been to. I mean, your family lives in Canada, so you're all over the place. So, what kind of accent would you say you have?
In Canada, I have a South African accent, and in South Africa, I have a Canadian accent.
So it's I understand. So you guys listen. They have these kind of really thick kind of. It depends. Listen, there's basically the original green orange state people that were like the Boers, and then they had the English that came in. So it's an amazing mixture of all these different cultures. It's just a fantastic. Then you have the how do I say it? You have the whites, then you have the color, then you have the black. No, wait. What was the ones that if you weren't black and if you weren't white, what were you? You were like colored? They couldn't figure out what to do. They couldn't figure out what to do with you, right? So they were like, they put you in different categories. Anyway, but then they have people from all over the world. I mean, even Faisal, I think, is Indian or what is his background?
Faisal's colored.
He's colored.
He's Cape Townian. He's 100% Cape Townian.
Yeah. He's what?
I think
Cape Townian. That's 100% Cape Townian. There's no in between on that one.
Anyway, the point is that you got this amazing mixture of people that have come together for whatever reason. They're immigrants or several generation kind of things, and they're in this little. I don't know. South Africa is it big, or would you kind of? It's like at the tip there. So is it kind of big, or can you drive from one end to the other, or what? I mean, how big is it?
I drove from one end to the other a couple of years ago, and it was about 1,800 kilometers from Cape Town.
How many hours would that be?
I don't know. I did it over a week. It was fun.
It took you a week?
It looks a lot smaller on a map than it actually is. It is big.
So it is big. All right, cool. All right. So let me ask you this.
From London to Cape Town, it takes us 12 hours in a vehicle.
From where to where?
From East London in the Eastern Cape to Cape Town on the Cape Point. It's about 1,000 kilometers. It takes us about 12 to 14 hours.
So that's pretty big. That's just Cape Town.
Yeah, that's just to Cape Town.
That's amazing. That's pretty big. Okay. As far as paintball is concerned, is it on both? Is it on like right to left, or is it just central? Is it in Joburg? Is it in Cape Town? Where is it at?
That's pretty much all over South Africa.
Yeah.
I'd say the biggest kind of tournament would be in Joburg. That's where all the big tournament players are.
Okay, so
You
that's
have Cape Town players as well. Look, there's a lot of Cape Town players, but I think there's more Joburg players at this stage.
okay. So
when
you
it
say
comes, when it comes to bush paintball, I think that's kind of all over the show, which is pretty awesome.
okay. So you in South Africa, you do have tournament players. Obviously, you have the speedball players, and would you consider bush ball rec ball? Because we call rec ball here where you're playing in houses and buildings on organized fields. Is bush ball just out there with the Lions? How do you separate the three?
Bush ball, I can put it to you like this: some of the fields we have here are absolutely amazing. I mean, you've got Pyro Zone. It's got a lekker basic setup between village and all of that. I believe. Oh yes, that was in Robertson at the 32-hour Milsim Challenge. That's for us Woodsball guys in Madfed. That's basically our tournament every year. It's exactly 32 hours of competition.
Wow.
So Neil Mayberg has actually taken quite a good standing in that competition.
That's where was this?
That was in Kerry's backyard.
We were in the Kruger there.
But okay. But so then you have these amazing locations, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
that was an
that's
awesome.
also- Yes, believe Craig Marley, you were still there with us, and John Whippenfell, you were the opposing commander, weren't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was.
that was
I was saying.
Nice.
my
Weren't you
God.
running around with a bow and arrow?
Yes,
Yes,
that
you
was-
Yeah,
are.
and you were one of the guys that was supposed to be a special mission, and you come up with that weapon.
Oh yeah, that was me generally. I actually put down, I was general afterman. I put down my twin Tipex, and rather decided to go with the kitty, the slingshot, and my sword and axe, and I actually had fun.
Oh my God, that's crazy! You guys, you're scaring people away from playing in South Africa. You're running
They
around.
were all
You're running around like the Kalahari Bushmen. You guys like over there.
Well, look, it works like this. You've got the 5-meter rule, or I think in your guys' case, it's the 7 feet rule. Within 7 feet or 5 meters, you don't shoot the guy, otherwise it's pretty much a dick move. So what I like to do is take like a rubber knife or foam axe and just like chop the guy to add the fun.
Nice, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically the pictures that Leon did send me were a lot of the I guess out in the, is this what you're calling the bush?
No,
It's
that
the
would be that's
So
on Robertson. It's basically the whole field is within the mountains, and I
Within the
promise you that place chews players up.
wow. Okay, so again,
Yeah.
now we just added another element here. So we've got in Los Angeles or even in Germany where David and I were, they have like rec ball where actually there's buildings that were made like, during the 30s and 40s kind of things you can play in, historical kind of places. You're telling me there's like, now we can play in the mountains, we can play in the bush. We have, do you guys have official paintball parks in the city that people can play that are not speedball?
Yes. Okay. You most often go to what's the name, Ground Zero. That's actually an awesome field to go to. It's not massive. It's mostly speedball, but I promise you, Kate can actually tell you wonders about the place.
Yeah, it's a good place to take your family and friends.
Okay, so again, is it the what do you guys call it in Europe? They call it sup air. Those are the bunkers, or they call when you guys when you're playing speedball. What do you guys call those bunkers?
Well, we call them airball bunkers.
Airball.
Well, pretty much what the Americans and the Europeans call them. That's kind of what we do as well.
Okay, in Europe they call them sup air because that was the original like maker of them, and then we just basically call them air bunkers. But so if I'm going to go play someplace in like Joburg, would I only be playing in those, or is there actually like houses and buildings I can play in?
Houses, buildings, depending on what the field has, they would have either built buildings out of pallets, plyboards, or have prefabricated buildings on the property which you would play in if you're playing woods ball, bush ball, etc. In East London, we've got our own range. We have 5 courses. Each one's catered to a different venue.
Nice.
If you want to play 3-man, then you go and play 3-man. If you want to play 5-man or 7-man, go to the 5-man or 7-man field. If you want to play bush ball, I've got 2 full bush ball courses for you.
Dude,
And then we get to
where is this place?
East London.
Okay, and this is your
It's
park?
approximately, Kerry, how far is it away from you? About 800, 700?
No, it's about like 7 hours drive.
7
About
hours?
7 hours from Kerry. From
From
Ed, I'm about 12 hours.
7
Okay.
or 8 hours, yeah.
Okay, well, hang on a second. Carrie, you drive 7 or 8 hours to go play paintball?
Nope.
No,
No, we do.
there I am. No, but
Dude,
I have flown my husband here, and he played alongside John. So a few years ago, they played. We own our
At the
own
conference,
bush field here in Victoria,
dude,
and we're so fortunate.
no, that's so. Carrie, wait, the what we just saw. I mean, are you on a team or something?
There, I'm for the South African girls. Big mouth.
No, I like it.
Most out the boys.
Listen, hang on a second. So you have your own place? You guys have your own park? Carrie,
Yeah, we do. It's called
And
AWOL Paintball.
very cool. Okay, so and you said it's about 7 or something hours from John's park. And John, what is the name of your park?
pot shots, paintball.
Hot Shot Paintball?
Yeah, pot shots, paintball.
Very cool. Okay, so now we've got there. You guys are basically 7 hours apart. Is that kind of what it is? Like you're not bunched up on top of each other? Is that kind of how it goes across the right? Okay.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
Okay. And so in doing so, because like here in LA, sometimes we can throw a rock and hit another park. I mean, we have like a lot of parks that we can go to, kind of thing. And sometimes there's competition. Sometimes there's like, I don't go to that park, but if you guys are 7 hours apart, you guys have different demographics of people, correct?
Very much.
Actually, yes.
Cape Town's got like
So-
5 or 6 fields.
5 or 6 fields?
Yeah, they've got quite a
Yes.
few. One thing Joburg must have too.
You guys are killing it. John, Leon, what are you saying?
In Cape Town, where I am, for example, you have Hostel, and then just up the road you have Reapers Paintball. Both amazing
Like
fields to
500
go play.
meters.
Hostel's like at solid woods, where Reapers, the owner, built some awesome structures up there. Then you can drive just a bit up to Ground Zero, or if you don't like that, then there's towards Standside. There you'll run into Pyro Zone. If you don't like that, we've got X Paintball way on the other side of the Cape, where you've got some amazing structures to play, like containers packed on each other. It's basically like a Call of Duty game. I think, Kate, you've been there, correct?
Yeah,
To
it's
explain-
a lot of fun.
Played there
Yes.
too.
Fun and
Excellent
games
field.
on that side.
Leon,
Well,
Leon, you're blowing my. I need a bigger hat. I mean, my head's going like I can't take this. Right? This is amazing,
Is that your safari app?
dude. That's as far. Yeah, I have another one too, but it's not showing up on the green screen. Anyway,
well, if you like that,
This is-
then maybe you should join us for Typics game some other time. We
I-
at Pyro Zone, we love doing the one-on-one. It's
I'm like.
basically
I'm like, no, I and the audience are probably like we again. First off, I don't, especially a lot of Americans. My audience is international, but a lot of Americans, they don't do a lot of traveling or whatever else, and so for them to even know where South Africa is, that's what I'm trying to put you guys on the map. You know what I'm saying? It's like now I'm finding out this is like a mecca of paintball. This is like unbelievable. I'm just. Okay.
You gotta come down there.
Wait, what?
You have to come down and check it out.
I was going to last
can't
year. We still we still might make this happen, but I'm just like I'm blown away. Okay, so let's move on there. We've got, you said Cape, we did East London, we did Cape Town. Let's go towards Joburg and stuff. How many more parks do we have?
Up here in Pretoria, Joburg, we've also got a whole couple, at least 10 fields, and they're about anything between 20 and 30 to 40 minutes apart. So at any given day, you can go to any of the fields, and they're all variants. I mean, AWOL, which is ours. We've got from structures that we've built to our police vehicles, military vehicles that you play in and out. So anything is available by us. We've pretty much got a field in every province. Even if it's like a makeshift field, every field or province has a field.
Dude, this is unbelievable. I didn't know that. Okay, let's talk about the majority though. Would the majority be of speedball or rec ball or bush, or I don't know, I call it mountain ball. I don't know what you guys are blowing me away by your.
I don't know about the other provinces, but here in Cape Town, it's pretty much whatever shows up. I mean, one Sunday you'll show up and maybe it's just speedboarders all over the place. Other Sunday, then it's just MagFed guys. And then there's days where everybody just meets up at the same place. It literally depends on the day of the week or the time of the month, I guess.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if everybody else agrees with that, but that's what I've noticed.
So let me do this. We've got Cape Town here at the bottom, right? And then where is Joburg? Where is that? Port Elizabeth? Where are we going to? Where's Joburg?
You can see Pretoria bolded near the north. Joburg's right next to Pretoria.
My God. Okay. What's happening over there in Swaziland? You guys play paintball there?
I think
No.
No.
Okay. So the reason I'm asking that is, are you guys kind of representing all of South Africa, or we did a Canadian show, right? And we got people from BC all the way from Newfoundland. We got everybody in between, right? So we basically kind of got a feeling of it. Are you guys kind of representing like a certain part of South Africa, or are we missing again, like way over there in the township or whatever that stuff is over there?
I mean, if I can mention something as well, Côte d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast. Paintball's big there and it's busy growing. So it's basically slowly but surely, in my opinion, picking up within Africa all over the show.
Oh, nice.
And
Okay,
basically, the biggest thing with the sport, like everywhere, if you don't have disposable income, you won't be able to take part in it. So obviously, for people taking part is a sign that there is some disposable income coming and people are fixing up, basically.
Okay, so we're not saying that one place is like the hub, like Joburg is the hub, or Cape Town
I
is
think
the hub?
Joburg's probably more densely populated than other cities, probably close to Cape Town for paintball. But the rest of us are spread from Cape Town all along the East Coast. If you follow the coastline, we're all the cities, Port Elizabeth, East London, and Durban.
Okay.
Go up the coast.
So if somebody were going to fly in and play, would they like go to Cape Town because it's closer to the airport, or they go to Joburg?
I say go to Cape Town.
Cape Town. I'm not talking about it in a competitive standpoint of like you should go this place. I'm just saying that is Joburg so far from where's the airport? If I were to come, what I'm saying, how would
from Joburg, it's a 2-hour flight from Joburg to Cape Town, pretty much.
Okay, so
if you want to play kind of tournament paintball, I would suggest Joburg.
Okay,
because that's kind of all the major tournaments happen, and where most of the teams are. And then if you come to Cape Town, there is tournaments, but they're not as big. But then you have all the sightseeing and you have all that kind of stuff.
I got it.
Okay. So I would say you have more tourist stuff to do in Cape Town, but in Joburg you have kind of tourist stuff to do, but you don't have the mountain and the sea and all that type of stuff.
I got it. So
if you're into your woods ball and basically, like let's say rec ball, I'd recommend Cape Town again because we often hold big games here. For instance, there was Outpost Harry. Aftermath, a couple of massive games that were fun. And then, of course, towards Mr. John's side, they have the Covenant Gate, which is actually played in the ruins of an old convent. I mean, like literally, it looks like something out of an old storybook or something.
Yeah,
John would actually be able to give a bit of.
All right.
What you have to do is, I don't know, I'm just going to say maybe play in Joburg because it sounds like you guys have lots of cool fields up there. But definitely go to Cape Town and then do a road trip up the East Coast, at least to East London.
I will be honest, Kerry, what was that field we played at when they had like the military planes and tanks and all that kind of stuff? Was that your field?
Yeah. No, but we were the hosts of the event. We pulled 300 people at those events. That was unbelievable. But that was happening on the Denali.
Dude,
Yes, I remember falling into the back of a jet. Obviously it had no like jets or anything in it, but I crawled into the back of it and you could fight from inside the jet.
wow.
It was amazing.
That is cool.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
pretty amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
Okay. Let me see. I need a volunteer quickly just to go to the green room so we can bring Neil up. Anybody volunteer? Grumpy?
Either way.
I'll grab you, Grumpy.
Yeah,
Hold on a second.
yeah.
Grumpy, hang on a second. Let me bring up Neil. Okay, Neil, we're tired of talking about you. So now it's your turn to talk. So tell everybody who you are.
Hi, I'm Neil. I'm from Bloemfontein.
Wait.
I'm more.
Wait. Do you want to buy a vowel? What did you just say?
I'm from Bloemfontein, Bloemfontein.
Where is that?
That is central in the middle of the country. So if you look in the middle of the map, you'll see that big name there that starts with a B. That's Bloemfontein.
Oh my God, my friend, that is amazing. Do you guys play paintball there? This is crazy.
Yes, of course we do. I mean, we've got our own course as well, me and my brother-in-law. And I mean, in total, we've got 4 fields over here.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. And is it like Leon, everybody was talking about, like bush ball or mountains, or what's the terrain like?
Man, our terrain is more flat. You're looking at it's basically a makeshift paintball field. Our paintball field's got a airplane on it, makeshift tank, pallets, old buses and things like that. So whatever you can find, like the other guys also said, you put it together and you play ball, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
I like it. Okay, so where's the major airport? Is it Joburg or is it Cape Town?
Both.
Man, it depends. I mean, at the moment, yeah, I think it'll be it depends on where you stay. It'll either be Joburg or Cape Town. I mean, they're both international airports.
So again, if someone's planning a trip, you guys, right? Are they going to go like, I want to hit this in location. I better fly into Joburg, or this, and I better fly into Cape Town. So if I was going to go to your location, Neil, would I fly into Joburg or Cape Town?
The nearest airport will be Joburg, and then you get a charter flight from Joburg to Bloem. You're looking at about 45 minutes flight. It's plus minus 4 to 5 hours drive, depending on how fast you drive.
I'm sorry. Did you say 45 hours?
No, 4 to 5 hours.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Like, I would be in Egypt if I did that. Like, it's just like, okay, 4 to 5 hours. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to get listen, you guys. I'm just bear with me on the accents. Anyway, no, 4 to 5 hours. Yes. Okay. Right. To get there. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. That's cool. Again, I'm trying to kind of lay out a map to the rest of the world of, where everything is in South Africa kind of thing. So basically in the middle of the country, you can still go play paintball. You don't have to just be along the coast or in that bush kind of thing. This is you guys are killing it. I don't know why more people are not coming down to South. Well, besides it's like 25 hours to get there, but I don't know why more people. You guys need to work for the tourism industry, because look how much this is amazing. You guys are killing it. This is fantastic. Okay. So, all right. So Carrie, the name of your location is what again?
AWOL Paintball.
Okay. And is it considered a big place or a smaller place? Is it your hobby? You guys making money from it?
Well, I co-own it with my husband. We also paintball manufacturers in South Africa. So we've got quite a large field. We host only bush at our field, which is the Woods Ball. So that is what we aim at. We host the militia events that happens every second month, which is quite good. We draw quite a lot of bush players. So it's quite a large field. We have currently 5 fields running at the moment.
What would you say the acre are? Do you guys Durham or acre? What do you guys say?
Hectare.
Say again?
What do you say? Do you say Durham or acre when you say the size of something? Hectare.
Hectare.
Oh,
Hectare?
Hectare.
Hectare. Listen, my Kugeran. Give me my Kugeran hectare. All right. Anyway, how big is your hectare? How many hectares are you? What is it? Give it to me.
I actually don't know the size. I really don't know. It's
Okay.
large.
Okay.
It's very large.
So, do you guys?
One hectare is 2,471 acres.
That's huge. That is huge. Okay, listen. Who's got the biggest in South Africa? Who would be the biggest park?
Seems we all
They're one of the largest in Victoria. But I mean, Neil's field is also quite large that I've seen. I haven't played his field though.
Okay.
I've been fortunate enough to play on most fields. I've been to Cape Town. I think that the event that you guys play at the Tipman event, that looks quite large, but I don't know if that's a physical field.
Robertson. Okay, you've also played there. They have basically a couple of staging areas. The photo you showed, that was by the hill. Then they've got
that's
one
cool.
out in the forest there, and there's still one by some old abandoned houses that we used basically in the 32 for pistol challenges and one-on-ones.
Very
So that
cool.
field is actually, I have to say, as far as I know, it is massive.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that field is.
Go ahead, Craig. Go ahead.
Yeah, that field is pretty large, and it's got like quite a massive hill which you've got to climb, which takes it out of you. And then on the bottom, there's like a small little river that runs next to the kind of like the hill. So you end up getting yourself in situations when you get to this river because you can't go anywhere else. You either go up the hill or in the river.
That's
It's challenging. But that field is
I have to say, you actually battled off a mass amount of players because there was a spot in that exact game where I was watching from top, and I'm actually thinking like, holy shit, it's you and one more guy, also from DISA, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and the two of you are keeping off like a whole squad by yourselves, basically.
wow.
I could just
there was two of us dressed in ghillie suits, so they couldn't really see us. So we were smashing up on ghillie suits.
Dude, that's awesome. Okay, so I just wish I was closer. I mean, like, I wish I was in maybe Zimbabwe. Do they still call it Zimbabwe? No.
Yes.
Yeah. What was it? Oh, it was Rhodesia before, right? It was Rhodesia, then they went to Zimbabwe. I mean, if I was in Zimbabwe, then I can basically just walk over to South Africa all the time and play. Look at you guys. This is amazing what you guys have set up there. It's fantastic. Wow, dude. Okay. There's the rest of the world. Come on. Go buy. Listen, right now it's probably an amazing time to buy tickets because of the whole season. You know what I'm saying? I bet the flights are cheap. And
if you don't have,
they
what's that?
and if you don't have gear, show up. We'll sort you out with gear. Because that's one thing also our players are not ashamed of. Is if you're new to paintball, each of these guys I've also seen myself actually like a new player. Here's our gear. Try it out, have fun.
Sure.
And next thing you know, that guy actually comes back into the sport because he got to use like a own marker, somebody's personal gear. And that is one thing I have to say that South Africans do brilliantly to grow the sport.
That's amazing. Speaking of growing the sport, do you see David down there? Look at the banner behind him. Do you see that banner?
Yeah.
There we go. Oh wait, no, you have to zoom in on my signature up there. You have to my autograph. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. All right, there you go. That's my autograph. All right. So
and that's cool.
It's hard being a celebrity. I'm sorry, but anyway, no. So I met David. He came over. We're calling it the International Paintball Bridge, and he came over. Did you come over from Canada or from South Africa to play at that time?
When I met you in 2018, I was coming from South Africa.
So he came to South Africa to play in Germany. Unbelievable. So I gave him a banner. He's just a really cool cat. And I don't know if you guys know this. Yes, he is a tracker. He's actually right now on a game reserve. That's what he tells me. He's probably in a closet at home or something with this exactly. But he's actually a tracker in a game reserve, and he's an anti-poacher. He actually tracks down the bad guys. So I don't know if you know that about him, but now you do. So good. Thank you for your service out there and you know what? Last week he almost got bit by a full-grown male lion. He stumbled upon him.
Yeah.
And, the lion wasn't going to give up. No, I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
I did bump a lion in some thickets, and it was very scary.
I'm not joking. So you guys, go ahead, Leon. Wait. Can you match the lion? Was it a Chihuahua that attacked?
This guy sends me the best text messages at any hour of the day. I'm in the middle of the night, like, dude, I just stepped on a lion. I'm like, Okay, cool. You, bro. Next day it's like, oh, I stepped on this. I'm like, dude, maybe you should start looking where you're going. Like,
I know exactly.
but I understand it's sometimes difficult to see what's happening out there.
He's amazing, and he's a pilot. Did you get your license? You got your license, right? Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
And he's a pilot. So that's it. I can end the show. I can drop the mic just on David. That's it. Just joking. That's you guys.
I want to tell you what I'm really excited about right now, though, when we have a sec. But I'll just tell you now. I'm trying to gather some paintball gear. So far, I've got 2 masks and 2 guns. I got an A5 and a Tipex, and I've been playing paintball every day the last 3 days. And my unit is where I'm working to get more gear for my unit, and
Nice.
we've got some amazing bush to play in here. We got a few dangerous animals. We got some buffalo in the property here that we just need to be aware of when we're playing. But we've got some really epic bush to play in, and I'm hoping that we'll get something going and we can start like a little league with the other anti-poaching units in the area, and then hopefully get some guys from Cape Town or wherever when they're on their way to some event to come and play with us.
Dude,
Show us
okay,
what's done.
how can we get you gear? Where do we send it? What do we need to do to get you hooked up?
You can send it to the Game Reserve. I'll send you a message.
Okay. Yeah.
Get
Get it. You know what? We can.
I wasn't trying to ask for gear there, yeah, if people want to send gear, it would be much appreciated.
Dude, you guys.
But this stuff, like I'm getting it from the community. Like Leon knows lots of people.
Yeah.
I'm messaging people to see who's got stuff for sale.
I got it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing. Okay, listen. Leon, I'm gonna put you down for a second. I'm gonna bring in Mr. Grump or AK Grumpy. Okay, hold on a second. There's Leon. Hang on, Grumpy. What's up, brother? How are you?
All good.
You look
all
like
good.
Grumpy. You look like a mad scientist back there. What do you have? What's all that stuff back there?
I'm actually in my workshop. It's about the quietest place at the moment.
Nice. Okay, guys. So we have one. Neil, what's the name of your park?
It's the Lion's Den.
Of course, yeah. Of course it is. All right.
But there are no real lions in there. I just want to affirm that because I know everybody overseas, they like to think that the lions are running in the street. There are no real lions running in the street here.
All right. Sure. Yeah. Just keep it to yourself. Yeah. All right. That's fine. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. So we've got Carrie. We've got Neil. Now, John, you have a park too? John.
Yeah, Pot Shots Paintball.
Okay. So it's a park, or is it just? I mean,
Pot Shot.
Okay. So basically, you got 3 parks. Craig, what do you do?
What do I do, as in work-wise?
Yeah. Are you connected to the paintball industry with something?
Well, look, I've been playing paintball for about, I'd say half my life, probably more than half my life, about 30 years. I don't have a field, but I do help out Di working on guns and that type of stuff. So they support me. I've been playing paintball, like I say, for 30 years. I've probably been playing tournament for about 15 years.
Nice.
So I've been around the block. I've come from playing bush paintball to pellet paintball to any kind of paintball that's been around.
I like it. That's cool. Okay, so for my 3 park owners, do you guys have a preference? GI Sports. Do you have a preference? GI Sports. I'm sorry. Did I just say that again? I'm sorry. I'm sponsored by GI, so I try to promote them. No, but is there a? I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I go to countries and there's a monopoly. Like maybe it might be a GI or a Valken or whatever else, that kind of thing. Is in South Africa, is there a majority of something, or do you use paint or something from all over the place?
Well, we use from a local manufacturer. I believe the name is Satcat. No, it's Kerry.
Yeah, you can say it.
Okay, listen, we don't know. We're trying to learn.
The paint that we use.
Okay, so wait, Carrie, you guys make paint?
Yeah, we are local manufacturers. So in the country, we have GI and we've got SAFCAPs. And the majority of my sales go into the bush. And then we're also involved in the speedball tournament side as well.
Okay, so I've been to GI in Quebec. I've been to the paint place. I've seen how they, the very clean rooms and how they make the paint and all that kind of stuff, and how they hire these little kids from Asia to make the little ball. No, I'm joking. They don't do that. Never mind. It's not a sweatshop.
It's
No.
me. I'm making the ball.
Exactly. They're like matching the balls. Oh, don't fire me. No, I need my family. No, but I've been there several times to the GI place in Quebec, Canada, and it's amazing. It's a huge place. They're making all different kind of caliber of paints and all different kind of things, different, whatever fills. Are you telling me that you guys have a thing too? You guys have a factory or something?
Yeah, we have an encapsulating machine. So we manufacture as well.
That is amazing, dude. Did you guys know this? Did any of you guys?
Yeah, that one.
You guys are like, yes, South Africa is our secret. We don't talk about South Africa. It's like Fight Club. Yes. No, I want the world to know about you guys. Okay, Carrie, that's amazing. Okay, so excuse me, Carrie, where can we find you online, or where can we learn more about you? What's your address online?
It's www.safcaps, that's SAFCAPS.co.za.
Nice. Okay, cool. So would you consider yourself kind of like the excuse me, queen of paintball? I mean, are you kind of like the you're running the show there kind of thing? I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Well, I run the machine as well. If my machine operator's not there, I don't think I would say I'm the queen of paintball, but I love it with everything I have. It
sounds amazing, dude. It sounds amazing. Okay, cool. So if I were going to do a tournament or something, would I come to you to get paint, or is there a direct, like with Faisal, right? What's Faisal's connection in this whole big package? Uh-oh. Did I say like the mafia?
He's a passionate player who started organizing events.
Wait, what?
Faisal hosts events up in Cape Town. So he gets guys together and they go to fields, or he just hosts his own event. He's quite active in Cape Town.
He is. Okay. So then let's say that I wanted to go play paintball someplace, let's say that I'm going to go to John's place, or I'm going to go play a speedball with Craig. Is there like I can use it? You guys have GI paint? It's supplied there, or is it like but there's got to be, because you guys are leaving that one here. Wait, what? Wait, what?
If you want GI, we can get it for you. That's not a problem. 1-star, 2-star, 3-star.
Okay, so and are you guys getting?
Available.
You're getting shipped in from Quebec, right?
I think so. Yeah. Canadian.
Well, in South Africa, we've got a store. We've got stores or shops, paintball shops, that are actually selling the paint. So you can pretty much walk into a shop or a mall and buy GI paint, as well as Safcaps. I mean, the paint's available anywhere. It's not hard to get.
Nice. Okay.
GI and Safcaps are probably like the biggest brands here in South Africa.
Got it.
Those are the ones you can get. I mean, it's not like you can't get these paints.
Okay.
It's available at stores.
Nice. Okay, cool. So everything's available. First strike round. Yeah. Everything. It's just got it. Okay, cool. I got it. Okay. Now, Faisal was also telling me that there was another guy in South Africa, another I forgot what his name is or something. There's a company or something. It's mistaking me. It's leaving me right now. But is there another, like a bigger guy that's running kind of things in South Africa? Am I missing something? Do you guys is
he a product or a service? Or?
It's a company or something like that.
It's probably off the top of my head, Blades and Triggers.
Yes. What is it called?
Blades and Triggers.
Okay. Who's this person?
The owner is Red One. So he pretty much owns Blades and Triggers, and almost in every mall there's a Blades and Triggers store. But they don't it's not just paintball. It's kind of archery. It's knives. It's airsoft kind of stuff.
Right. Exactly.
So they store. It's a store that can kind of sell boys toys, if you want to call it that.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, because I remember Faisal telling me that where there's going to be a connection or something. Everybody's got connected with you because they were trying to get me out there, and we were talking about all the people who could help me get out there. Okay, brick and mortar. Now you just told me that guy has like in all the malls. Are there other brick and mortar stores out there?
It's called Blades and Triggers.
Blades and Triggers, but is there other paintball stores?
There is kind of smaller stores. I'm not kind of sure on the names. But there is kind of security stores where you can buy paints, but the prices in those stores seem to be quite a lot higher.
Okay.
They're kind of aiming at security companies and not really the players.
So what you're saying is that you've got one Blades and Triggers or something that it's a mishmash of boys' toys. Then you have a security company, but there's nobody just dedicated to paintball. There's no just dedicated paintball stores.
Well, Kerry's,
wait, Kerry, what? Kerry.
Sorry, Greg.
Yeah. Look, you got Kerry. Kerry's pretty much sorting out the paintball in South Africa as well. So when it comes to local stuff, and look, I'll be honest, Kerry and her husband are amazing for paintball. They're like amazing people. They're always friendly and willing to help people, and they're also selling gear and paintball products.
Okay.
So they're really doing great for South African paintball.
So if I were to go to Cape Town or Joburg, and I said, oh look, it's the so and so paintball store, I'm not going to find a paintball store kind of thing, right?
Yeah, we actually do have paintball shop that's based in Pretoria, and we have one in East London or PE. I think it's in PE, isn't it? The paintball shop.
Okay.
But every field actually has a very small paintball shop, you would say, that has anything from paint to markers or whatever.
Okay,
but
cool.
we do have a dedicated store called the paintball shop. And then obviously the Blades and Triggers, so dedicated mostly to paintball.
Okay, so if I'm going to, like what we say here for the first time players or something, that, they can go online, but it's better to get it in their hands, right? It's better for them to go to a brick and mortar store and for them to feel it and then have some educated person on the other side, that didn't say yesterday, would you like fries with that? You know what I'm saying? That a person like Greg that's been there like for 30 years say, I think that you should start with the A5 and maybe okay. That's what I'm trying to say. Here in the States, we have, some brick and mortar stores where we can actually go and that's what I'm saying. So Kerry, do you own those stores?
No, I don't. But I do online store. So anyone can purchase online from me. And then I have a store at my factory as well.
Very cool. So you guys, you're saying if I did go to a field or a park, some of them do have a pro shop where they can either work on the guns or I can buy a gun or I can buy equipment.
Sure.
For most part,
yeah, most of the yes.
Okay, that's cool.
For most part.
Listen,
the repairs that on most of the guys. If you had to arrive at a field and you didn't have kit with you and you wanted to play a game, I can almost guarantee you one of the players will hand you his kit.
Right, like Leon.
And say,
right.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice. Okay.
No, I can almost guarantee you it would happen.
Yeah. Listen, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for someone to show up. Do you know what I'm talking about? I want them to be able to, if somebody's like, no, I only use this paint and I don't have a gun. Don't worry. We got everything covered. Just show up.
Everything. Yeah, pretty much everything's covered.
We got you covered. Just show up. All right, cool. I got it. Okay.
They can message any one of us and we'll just, it's a small community here. Everybody knows everybody. So
nice.
We'll point them in the right direction.
Pretty much.
I pretty much go to a field. I pretty much go to a field with 3 paintball markers and three air cylinders and 3 loaders. So if anybody ever needs something, I have it on hand.
I like it. So and I didn't mess up by getting you guys all on because you all hate each other, right? No, you guys are pretty cool. You guys are pretty. The community's pretty tight. Because I'm just going to tell you, I've been to other communities where they're not so tight, but you guys seem to be pretty tight.
Yeah,
everybody knows everyone.
When Kerry doesn't shoot me too much, then it's all right.
Nice. All right, that's fantastic. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna bring Leon in a bit because we're gonna talk about some bush ball stuff. But Craig, I want to jump over to you. you know how we have the NXL, right? So we've got the NXL, we got in Canada, they have the CPL, and then, you know, we have like all these different things. Do you guys have your own league?
Yeah, we do. It's basically called the RPL, SA RPL, and that's kind of what they call themselves. And they're running on the NXL rules.
Okay.
So the tournament, it's really well run. The reffing is really good. The scoring is good. So we can't really complain.
Okay.
I think the only thing that could possibly change is maybe like going prize-wise, maybe prize money or type of things, because it seems like it's going a little bit flat. It seems like we're going into every year seems to be the same thing and the same teams, although the teams do change, but it just seems like we possibly need a change, some kind of change. But like I say, the events are well run.
Okay.
You can go to fields and you can get food and the toilets, and it's pretty much like the States, maybe not as many fields.
Okay. You're saying the same teams. What do you guys kind of draw? How many like teams will usually show up for an event?
Well, look, we've obviously have our different divisions. So we'll have the champions and challengers, and then the lower divisions.
Right.
So in the champions, you'll have 8, and the challengers, you'll possibly have 10, and then I'm not too sure on the lower divisions.
Okay.
Then they'll host the divisions on different weekends. So the champions and challengers will be on a weekend, and then the lower divisions will be on another weekend, because there's just kind of too many teams to run it in one weekend.
Wait a minute. So you guys don't do just one weekend for the tournament?
No. The main reason is they pretty much only running one field.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah. So look, I mean, we don't have that many teams to run 2 fields. There's a good possibility. I mean, they could run 2 fields,
right?
But it just doesn't make sense to set up 2 fields and have more marshals and like all this type of stuff. So they'll rather run it on 2 separate weekends.
Okay, cool. Now, is there enough place for the teams to go practice?
Yeah, for sure. There's enough place to practice, and the fields that they're practicing at is like there's air, so you don't have a problem with air. You don't have a problem with paint.
Okay.
You can pitch up fields. The field will be set up already. So the field layouts that is going to be used at the events 2 weekends before will be set up. So you can just pitch up there. The field will be up. The air will be available. There'll be food available.
Okay.
Awesome setups. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, the grass is great. I've seen fields in the States or that some of the NXL tournaments. Yes, the fields are really bad. And here in South Africa, even though a lot of players complain about the field, what I've seen States guys play on, you can't even compare. I mean, Kerry will know. She played in mud pretty much.
Nice.
For 3 fields.
Okay, you guys, listen. We've got. I'm going to pop up some comments. Neil, can I put you down for a second?
Yes, you can.
Because Leon has a very big fan club, so I have to put you down for a second. So hold on one second. I'll bring you back, Neil. Hey, Leon, you got a very big fan club, so we want to. Hello. Okay, hang on a second. Anyway, so we have a hello from Germany. Hey, Christoph, what's going on? We have North Carolina. What do we have? Great white jumping sharks, you say? Nah. Okay. Ryan, we got from they just changed their name. It used to be Holland, now it's the Netherlands. Hey, John, and actually you could probably understand him, right? Because the Boer language is pretty much, or Afrikaans language is pretty much Dutch, right?
It's
actually find it easier to understand German than Dutch. I know a little bit of Afrikaans.
No, are you serious? It's easier to understand German?
Florence is the closest to Afrikaans.
Wow. We got hello from Canada and from the States. Let me see here. Devin, hello, Devin. This guy's name is the Ultimate Rental. That's what they call him, the Ultimate Rental. Nice. Ellie, what's going on, man? That's Canada. A lot of Canadians are watching. Great. Let me see.
Correct you on the show too.
I don't know. Do you guys? Who is this? Do you know who this is? Is that
Cote d'Ivoire? That's one of the guys from Cote d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast. Amazing guys, honestly.
Okay,
That's
listen.
more Africa.
Okay, listen. Changagu Pariva. Listen, do me a favor and PM me so we can get you on the show. Chang, how do you say it? Chingo? Whatever.
I can
Anyway.
put you in contact with Cappy. Cappy is the main guy up in Cote d'Ivoire.
Put me in charge of that, and this Chingabang Boo.
We'll do so.
Put me in charge with him too. Covey, MacGyver's hello from Sweden. Ryan Harris, and what does Covey say here? There were a couple of South African guys that used to play. I feel I refed. They were some of the most genuine people. Look at that, huh? You guys are
nice.
genuine. Dude, hello, right? Isn't that cool, dude? Listen, he wants to know where do I buy this accent? I love it. All right.
You can't buy it. You have to settle into it.
You have to listen. All you have to do is watch Lethal Weapon, and then you'll say, "See if you can." He says, "Diplomatic immunity," because I have kugelons. Yes, that was the first time. The first time Americans ever heard a South African accent is when it was a Mel Gibson movie, and we were like kids, and you're like, "What's wrong with their mouths? Well, how can they talk like that?"
That's honestly the worst accent in my opinion. I mean, really. Please.
Move that on. Don't get me started with the other words that my relatives taught me. So we're just going to pass on that one. So, all right. Okay. Anyway, so all right, Leon. So now we got you back. I'm gonna pop up some pictures that Leon sent me, and you can tell me what they are. Okay. All right. What is this one? No, I'm just joking. This is from another show. We always pop him up. His name is Mr. Nasty. So anytime people get out of hand, we pop him up and put you guys in your place. But anyway, all right, Leon.
That is at Pyrozone. That is actually Faisal's team, the Berserkers. Amazing guys, honestly. I mean, if you talk about a team that's basically all walks of life, then you're talking about Berserkers. This is all types of people joining in one team. And I don't think anybody is going to argue. These guys bring the absolutely most amazing spirit to the field. Wow. Included with that, I mean, you have Faisal that goes out of his way for players, and each and every one of Faisal's guys, all of those Berserkers. I mean, Nakish, Anwar, Shal, all of them. I've seen them go way out of their way for players. Amazing guys, honestly.
Dude,
I really love it.
Look at that location too. That's amazing. That looks like a movie set.
That's Pyrozone. They have an awesome village happening there, and difficult to take if you don't do it correctly.
All right.
It is like 5 minutes away from me.
That's also Pyrozone. Yes, you're actually quite close to Pyrozone, eh? To sneak up on that player to get that shot. It was actually quite fun.
Dude, and what do we talk? I mean, listen, in America, right, our Christmas is your summer, right?
Pretty much.
So is it too hot to go to play there during your summer?
No, it depends on where you are. I mean, for instance, if you're in Cape Town itself, especially the West Coast, weather is perfect all year round except for the wind. And the rest of Cape Town, we got our rain and so forth. But if you go to Robertson again, ask a couple of these guys, that place will eat you alive. Not just at the rain, but the heat itself.
Yeah,
then I believe the other gentlemen here, people can also comment on the weather in their side. It literally depends on where in South Africa you are. It's either going to be hot, humid, or just all around nice weather.
Whoa. So if I went for like maybe during the summer, hypothetically, your summer, I know you guys do work in Fahrenheit. Oh, no, you work in Celsius, not Fahrenheit, right? So if you guys can quickly switch that over for us, is it like 100 degrees? Is it Africa hot? Is it like, am I gonna is like a one of those mamba steaks gonna bite me and it's gonna be so hot and like no, right? No. How hot are we talking?
Well, literally, like I said, depending. I mean, if you go to Cape Town, we have 30, 40 odd. I mean, at 40, we're complaining it's too hot.
40 is.
And then of course, Mr. John Whippenfell obviously stays in a place that just bakes. Where Dave Mansell is right now, I think he can actually tell you exactly about what heat feels like. Mr. Mansell?
It's actually getting pretty cold right now here, but it gets hot in the day. It was nice standing in the sun without a shirt on today. It's probably about 25 degrees Celsius, so like 75 Fahrenheit.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I thought you guys.
Okay.
I'm thinking that if somebody's going to come and play, do they just bring shorts, or it depends on what time they're, what time of the year. So that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to.
Player.
What?
It depends on the player. We've got this thing here called the Burial. I think everybody here is going to agree. This is the guy that shows up in shorts and flip-flops and plays a devastating game. You can shoot the guy from wherever you want. He's not going to even pretend that he got hit or got sore. Okay, we'll take his head, but he's not going to acknowledge the shot the way you would. These guys absolutely bring an epic game. They're always fun to run into.
I'm sorry. Did you
And I
say
think all of us have run into cases like that.
these are boars, right? These are the boar guys, or no? With this, were they just in sandals?
Let's just call them Dutch for better lack of terms.
That's crazy. I've met some of those guys. That's crazy talk. All right. Where are we at, Leon? Where are we at?
Oh, that is in the West Coast. Trying to remember the field's name now. Zombieland. It is created by Zero Dawn MagFed team. One of the guys is a farm kid, so they usually hosted Yule 41 on their property. Then they went and built a paintball field that absolutely, it looks like a scene from Far Cry 2. You actually hear the music in the background as you enter. Amazing field. I absolutely love playing there. And the people of the West Coast, I recommend always go to the West Coast. They play a different paintball altogether.
There you go. See, now he's talking. Yeah. Yes. Now he's saying that the different places I got it. Thank you. Different places to play. I got it. All right, cool. This is who?
This is me at Robertson. I had to go fetch an objective, so I got my good old trusty axe. Never runs out of ammo.
Oh my God, you're nuts. You are nuts, man. Okay. What do we got?
Oh, that is Nikesh, Charles Renslow, and of course Chewbacca in the background. Chewbacca, interesting character. That guy's pretty much been on every season of Black Sails. He's was extra on there. Amazing guy, best heavy gunner I have ever played. If you want to get into a bunk, you ask him. Charles, amazing sharp shot. That guy can get you from anywhere. And of course, Nikesh, he just brings the spirit. That was just lekker to running.
I like it. Okay, so let me ask you a question. You've got a Enola Gay shirt on. Are you guys allowed to use smoke, or are you going to catch the country on fire, or what? How does it work?
Strict rules there.
Wait, what?
Very
Strict rules.
John, what are you saying?
You're allowed using it, but it's assigned to a particular person in a team. When I took up for the last 32-hour challenge, I had to sign for the Enola Gay smoke.
So wait,
in other words, I was responsible for.
It makes you responsible for. Okay, so if you catch the bush on fire, then you're responsible.
They come looking for me. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, cool. All right, because that can burn sometimes, and I just wanted to make sure. Even in Germany, we had a little bit of issue. What do we got?
That is Faisal being his usual friendly self at Pyrozone. Absolutely, once again, I'm always amazed by how easy this guy can basically communicate with people. It's easy to understand why he's the big John show when it comes to organizing games with the Western Cape.
Nice.
I mean, anybody, I promise you, if you come to Cape Town and you play paintball, just walk up to Faisal, start talking to the guy, and he will conversate with you so easily.
I like it.
Yeah, we have some more berserkers. Nikesh, I can't remember that guy's name now. He's going to kick my ass for that later. Can't we? I think that's Peter. There's so many berserkers, you struggle to remember all of them.
That's okay. You don't need to identify everybody in the country, but just take out the location.
Actually, I do.
Okay. All right.
That's also at Zombieland. Peter and what's his name? Werner.
Okay.
Two amazing Magfed players.
Okay, so this is you guys. This is what I want you guys to see. Is that again? We're at speedball, rec ball, bush ball, Magfed, just everything, right? This is just an amazing situation. And we even have gangsters that show up.
Oh yeah, that was also West Coast. Can't remember the field's name now. It's extremely small field by the holiday resort, but really fun to play. The owner is an extremely nice guy. I mean, I'll go there just to play it again.
Nice. Very cool. I like it. Okay, you guys. I'm trying to go through some other of what's it? Wait, what's this picture? Hang on. Oops, sorry, wrong picture. Sorry, wrong picture. There you go. Sorry. No. And you guys have SAS there, right? Do you have an SAS?
Yes.
This is not SAS, but are you guys SAS or what team is this?
This was the first 32-hour game I did. That was actually for Team Impi. The very following year, I actually joined Berserkers and SAS itself.
Okay.
We have SAS Cape Town, we have SAS Bloemfontein and Johannesburg.
Wow.
And I believe there's something happening in the West Coast, but not sure. I cannot confirm just yet.
Nice. Very, very cool. I'm impressed. Okay, cool. Let's do this. David, let me put you down for a second. I'm gonna bring Neil back in. Okay, hold on one second. Watch out for the rhinoceroses. Hold on. Okay, there you go. All right. Hey, Neil.
How's it?
How's it, Brute?
How's it, Brute?
Brute? How do you, and what do you, it's bull tongue and Bruteswurst? Bruteswurst? How do you say that meat?
Boerewors.
How?
Boerewors.
Boerewors.
Like hot rice in my mouth. Hot rice in my mouth to talk like you guys. Exactly. I got it. All right. Sounds good. All right. Yeah. So, all right. What are we talking about for a typical location? Are we talking about the A5s? Are you giving? Are you guys renting out all different kind of guns? Is it just do you have is there other companies? Carrie, we'll start with you. What kind of guns do you have at your place? If I was a rental guy.
We've got the BT Combats at our field.
So just BT Combats? You the Cronus or A5s or any of that kind of stuff?
No, I just have the BT Combats.
Okay, that's cool. So I'm not going to go there. Okay, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No, that's fine. That's fine. All right. No, BT Combats. That's cool. So is it kind of like reliability? I mean, did you say I'm just going to go with this brand, this kind of thing? What'd you decide?
That was my husband's choice, but they just seem to just last and last and last. Nice. So I think that's why we took it.
I like it.
But I own A5. So I also play with the Tippmann A5. So
nice.
That counts.
For the picture that we saw, you had a speedball gun. What do you use for your own personal marker?
Yeah, I use a die when I play speedball.
Nice. Nice. I like it. Neil, I'm going to go to your park in the middle of, wait, hang on a second. In the middle of bioinformation. What's it called?
Bloemfontein.
Exactly. Is that an L? I look like an I. It looks like an I. It's Bloom.
Bloemfontein.
How? What?
Bloemfontein.
You want to solve the puzzle? Wait, do you want to spin the wheel? What are you talking about?
Just say in the Free State. It's in the Free State.
Tell everybody what Bloemfontein. Tell everybody.
You can do it.
Yeah, Bloemfontein. Bloemfontein.
There you go.
Is that a Dutch name or did you just make that up?
No, it's a Dutch name. It descends from. It's actually it originates from. It's actually the city of roses because we are in Afrikaans. Blomme is flowers, so it's actually referring to the flowers that our city has.
Very cool. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to go to your place. I'm going to go to Bloemfontein, whatever. And once I'm there at your park, what am I got? I mean, what do you have for rental guys? What are you using for guns?
Man, we're at the moment we went for reliability and ease of servicing. So we're looking at your basic Tippmanns, your Cronus, your Sierra ones, your Bravo ones, your 98s. And then obviously we have the odd Spider Victors. Those are second-hand guns that we actually got. That's now for the smaller players if they can't handle the bigger markers. But it's basically we're going for reliability and ease of use and ruggedness. I mean, how they're durable. They can take the punch.
Nice. Very cool. I like it. Grumpy, we're over to you. I mean, listen, Grumpy, listen. You're not really staying up to your name here. I mean, you're laughing all the time. You're having a good time.
Of course.
I don't see you being grumpy at all. What the hell? What's going? Oh,
We lost him.
I think
He ran away.
That's
There we go.
the Chronos. What is that? No, what is that?
No,
I
this
can't
is the
see that.
Warrior.
Okay, I couldn't see it. Okay, so yeah, so I'm coming to your place. What do we got? You have those. You basically have those in stock.
We have the Warrior MO8 and we have the BT4 Combat.
Very cool. All right, cool. And so basically, I can go to any one of your places, and I can get full kit. I can get the mask. I can get everything. I'm just ready to go. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Once I'm at one of your locations, it's you guys are. I mean, everything's insured. And do you guys in the States, they have to be 10 years old to play? Do you guys have the same thing about like the insurance and all that stuff?
13 and up.
Most of the, fields I
We
work
basically
at,
have the rule.
it's usually
13 years of age and higher, then you can play. Without a parent on the field, anything lower than that, your parent has to be on the field with you.
Okay, I missed the first part. What was the age?
13.
13. Okay. Is that across the board in South Africa or just yours?
No, that's
Nope.
just by us.
Okay, so 13. I got it. Okay, cool. In Germany, at the big game, you have to be 18 to play, and in what's it called? In the States, it's 10 years old. But again, sometimes people have different rules about it too. I've seen kids that were like in strollers. I don't know what they're doing there, but anyway.
Well,
Yeah, we've actually in our field we've actually got players that are 10 years old that are playing. I mean, some of them can take the punch, and then you get 14-year-olds. They get a shot, and then they end up crying.
That's
So
when they
it
cry.
all depends how tough you are.
Yeah, but wait,
you can
hang on a
handle the
second.
punch.
Wait, the law in South
Well-
Africa isn't how tough you are. The law in South Africa is the age. So I mean, you can like if you can't take 21, you can't play.
if I can mention one thing here, I've only been stood down, like literally stood down with the bow by one person since I started playing paintball. There's Mr. John Whippenfeld that way. He's little 13-year-old girl. I come out of from behind the bunker. All
Yeah.
players, I'm going to be honest, by instinct, the guys do duck when you take aim with the bow. Not her. She
Yeah.
takes, watches me. I let the shot fly.
Yeah,
It misses. Fair enough. Next
Nice.
moment, he opens up on me with a hail of fire. And I mean, just for a player like that small to stand down like that, I have to say maximum respect there, dude. Honestly, that
Nice.
is
Nice.
something I will never forget.
Okay. So again, listen, 13 years old, unless they can take the pain, and then it's 13 below that. Or I mean, but legally, I'm saying they have to be 13. But sometimes when you're out in the bush and there's not the police guy, I don't know, what do you guys call the police? What do you have a name for them? Coppers or
It's APD.
the what?
SAPs.
SAP.
It's APD, so we call them SAPs.
SAPs. Okay, so the SAPs are not patrolling. So a kid that if dad brings his kid and the kid's 10 years old, he doesn't have to be 13. He can go play. Not
Yeah,
legally.
as long as you can.
Okay. Wait. So as long as they have permission of the parents, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So the kid could be 9, 7, and then
8, 9,
yo,
8, 9 years old. As long
you
as
guys
the
are
mom and dad
amazing.
are there.
Okay,
At
I like it.
At the one field I marshal at, they basically once the kids all signed in, we always ask that one parent or guardian also signs in so that we can have it on record to show, listen here, the parent did give consent.
Okay,
We
cool.
take the
Yeah.
kids out and basically let them go wild.
I like
Of course,
it.
the marshals all over know, basically, you're not going to give a little kid the same game as you're going to give like your adult crew or a bunch of bachelors.
Okay, tell everybody I know what this is because they call them that in Germany. Tell everybody what a marshal is.
Referee.
Referee. Okay.
Overall, from Cape Town side, I can't speak for the rest of the country, but a lot of people like using the term marshal. Basically,
Yeah.
that's going to be your referee at your open days or what's the name, social games. Except at speedball, it is a solid ref. I mean, they train these guys specifically to be a ref.
Ref.
If I'm
Okay.
not mistaken, Mr. Craig Morley.
Hang on a second. Here, I mean, in Germany, they have on the back of their jersey, it says marshal, right? And then in the States, it says referee, right? So what do you guys have for Craig? What do you guys have? Or
We got referees.
referees? He said referees. Okay, your marshals, your marshals, when you guys are playing in the bush or wherever you're playing, besides Craig's area, do you guys actually have zebra guys? Do you actually have the You know, the
Yes.
things? And what does it say on the back?
Depends where you work. Most of
Okay.
the fields, recreational fields, it will be Marshall.
Right.
What's the name? Ground Zero actually has awesome tops like they had specially made for their guys. It says red.
Okay, cool. I got it.
And-
All right, cool. All right. So listen, I'm coming out with my kid. My kids are too old, but I would come out with my kid. They could be 10, 8, 7, whatever. My kid's a little Rambo. He wants to play. I'm going to go to any one of you guys' field. I can go there. I can sign the waiver. I can pick up a gun. I can get the balls right now. In Canada, well, let me just start here. In the States, we can get a box of paint for like $25, right? That's like 2,000 balls for about $25, right? In Canada, sometimes it's $300 for a case of paint, right? In Germany, it's about 150 something, around 75, 150. What's with you guys? Now, Carrie, if you have any secrets, I don't want to know about them, about the paint, but I'm saying in general, what would be a box of paint?
It all depends. Fields don't have a standard cost. We do supply them with a retail price, but they do vary. At our field, we are between 400 to 500 Rand a box of paint.
Which, I'm sorry, I don't speak English. What are you talking about? It's 400 or 500 what?
Rand.
Rand.
How much is a Cougar Wren?
I
A
don't know.
lot more than we've got.
I mean, okay, listen,
A lot of money.
More than a rand.
400. Wait, hang on a second. Is a
Yeah.
Ran and a Cougar Ran the same thing? And you guys are being slang? No. They're said, okay, a Ran. Okay,
No.
cool.
No, our currency is Rand. So I think we're about, what, 18 point something to the dollar right now?
Okay,
So-
listen,
Yeah, sounds about right.
I didn't do well in math. So can you guys break this down? Is it like $75 a case? I don't know. You have no idea.
I don't
Wait,
have a calculator yet.
Wait. Look, it looks like the mad scientist Grumpy is working on something down there. Hang on, I think he's wait. And then wait, you got to carry the one and then
$30.
what?
It's about $30. About $30, between $30 and $35 a box.
Wait, now is this rec ball grade or is this tournament stuff? There's got to be different
No,
prices.
that's recreational.
That's recreational. You guys listen.
Yeah.
Listen to me. You can watch jumping sharks. You can get chased by lions. You can see amazing food, get amazing food. You can go all over the country. You can get to see these genuine people. You can go to all these different parks and you can pay $30 for a case of paint. What's stopping you guys? Look at this. Look at South Africa. This is amazing.
And we have good beer too.
Oh, good beer. Of
Yeah.
course. Everybody likes good
Yes.
beer. You know what?
And
Moment.
You know
Oh, yeah, that's
You know what I say about good beer? That's a bingo. Oh, that's a bingo. That's what I say about good beer. Anyway, we actually did an international beer show, and yeah, it was fantastic too. Everybody loves beer. So, have we kind of covered all the bases?
Pretty
I
much.
believe so.
Yeah.
No.
Is there anything? Nothing.
Okay, John, history.
say again.
History from your guys' side. You've been around forever.
Well, look,
yeah, well,
Okay, Grumpy,
ahead.
you go.
all right. I've been playing for about 25, 30 odd years. The last 15 years, I've started up clubs in East London, in the Eastern Cape. The last 4 years, I've been the chairman of the collective group of paintball players, East London. We've got 57 members. We've got about 35 active playing members. We travel all over the country, mostly to Cape Town. We're going to get up to Kerry very soon. We travel about 1,000 k's to go and play a weekend's worth of paint and then come back home.
Dude, that's amazing. Okay, well, let me ask you a quick history question here. So the English no, I'm not that joke. No, no, I'm just joking. When did paintball kind of come to South Africa? Does anybody kind of know?
Sure.
It's been here for as long as I can remember.
And
Yeah.
you said 30 years. right? So 1982 is basically when we basically say it's the genesis of paintball. But you're saying that 30 years for you, right? So it's been there for a long time. No one knows, like there's not a signpost that says first South African game of paintball played here or something. No one knows.
Not that I know of.
Knows.
Pretty cool. All right, that's cool. All right, Neil, how about you?
That's actually a question.
What?
That's an interesting question. We should look that up.
Yes, you
We should
should.
try
You
and
should do your research before my show. Yes.
That would be good.
All right. So we don't know. We don't know, but it's been around for a long time. So and you guys are a well-established community of paintball. And then now Leon's going to get us branched off to is it the east side, or where is the Ivory Coast? Is that the east or the west?
Ivory Coast, that's up north.
What's
North
that?
Africa.
Is
North
that
Africa.
is that where Nambia or?
Way further up. That's up the continent.
Okay, and you're saying that you've got a connection now with somebody there as well, right?
Yes. Look, the thing is, shameless plug-in. It's going to happen. I run behind the mask, basically. So I try to do like media for the paintball guys, like focusing primarily on the player itself. Maybe giving a shout out to the guys, like trying to give recognition here and there as I can. Now, in the process, I've come across guys from Côte d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast, and basically been doing articles on them as well, because for the fact that these guys show an amazing spirit for the game.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
with what they absolutely give it their heart and soul.
So, Leon, maybe you should organize it. We'll do a show about them.
Oh, we definitely have to put that into the go.
Okay, cool. Now, the problem is, do they speak English? Because my French is pretty bad.
Oh, that's a problem. They predominantly French.
Yeah.
But I believe we should be able to get a couple of English-speaking guys out there.
I hope so, because bonjour Québécois, comment allez-vous? Oh, mi amor, je ne sais quoi.
Oh, Canadians should be able to interpret.
Ménage et toi. Yes. There you go. That's all I'm done. So I don't think I think that would last about 15 seconds of the show, and then we'd have to end it. So
well, if I may put one idea forward for all the recreational woodsball or magfed guys, if you're looking to come do a paintball weekend within South Africa, we once a year hold a 32-hour game.
Wow.
This happens in Robertson. It may be at a different location. So what happens is we have different divisions to take part in. It's not just how many players you can shoot out. I mean, there's two people here that can testify to that. You can shoot out an entire team that's not going to win you a tournament. You have to be able to do things like, for instance, there's a one-on-one Tipex challenge or pistol.
Wow.
There's the sniper challenge for snipers. There's a cooking challenge, a breakfast challenge, knife fight, fitness challenges, you name it. You've got to go through all of that, get points, and once you got it, then you can go like, yeah, we're the best woodsball team in SA at the moment.
So then, you know what, Leon, we'll get hooked up with that. You can teach me more about that. We'll start promoting that. And also, you're going to be my show producer for the Ivory Coast one. So you get a chat going for that, right? And we'll take care of that. Okay, so let's go around the horn. Let's do some shout outs and some recognitions. If you guys think we've covered South Africa, that the average person that couldn't even find it on a map is now going to go, how do I get there? If you guys think we've figured that part out, because listen, Leon and I are going to be doing an actual cultural show for South Africa. It's called Where Are You From? And he's going to be talking about all the Boerewors and all that, Bultong and Springbok and all that shit. Anyway, so he's going to be talking about all that stuff. So, all right. So do we feel we covered South African paintball, or are we missing anything?
Oh, there's still a lot we can talk about if you want. I mean, for instance, I can talk about the football teams.
5 hours, I know, yeah. So, but that's okay. Yeah, just on the general thing, we got everything covered.
Yeah. Look,
I think Neil always looks surprised, like something just happened in front of him. He's like,
now I'm listening to you guys.
All right. Okay. No, you guys, we've pretty much got it covered.
Look, I think the most important part is if you want to play like a really good tournament, it's available, and any bush ball field it's available. So people that don't know South Africa, you can come to South Africa and play a really great tournament with great refs and great organization.
I like it. Okay.
And it'll be dirt cheap for you. And basically, like what happened a couple of years, well, I won't say a couple of years ago, maybe about 8 to 10 years ago, some of the Dynasty guys came out here. and then they would host clinics at some of the fields just to cover their flights. So they would host clinics for the speedball players, and then they would come to Cape Town and host a clinic here, and then the Cape Town guys would take them around to tour, basically, to go see all the lions and the wine farms and all that type of stuff.
Nice. I like it.
So
Ryan,
it's really well organized.
Yeah. Listen, Ryan is a great guy. The Dynasty guys are a great guy. He's right. Ryan is, they've all traveled all over the world, and for them to come down to South Africa, it means a lot. And I'm really glad that they did. And you guys got to hook up with them.
Yeah, look, I mean, we've had a lot of pro guys come down here. A lot of the guys from the States, we've had Joy Division come. Oliver Lang was here. And every time they've come to South Africa, they want to come back.
Nice.
And I can tell you now, most of the time, it's not for paintball. It's to go tour and have fun and drink cheap beer and eat meat and all that type of stuff. Paintball is kind of like an extra. And it's very special for us as well, because obviously we don't get to meet them. Well, some of the guys don't get to meet them because they can't fly overseas. But when they come here, they have that opportunity.
Got it. I like it. All right. So, Kerry, let's do a one more shout out to your location. Where do we find you? And this is your time to shine.
Well, first, I just want to shout out to my team. We're called the Hooligans. So we range from young to old, predominantly just women-based team, but we do have our guys as well that shine. And then also just to the South African women team and men, just a shout out and well done on your performance last year. Pity this year doesn't seem like we're going to go over. And then for us, if you guys would like to come over to our field, you can look at our webpage. It's www.awolpaintball.co.za. And if you're looking for paint, it's www.safcaps.co.za. And yeah, just contact me directly and I'll hook you up.
Nice. Leon, this is another one of Leon was the show producer for this one. So it's another one of your responsibilities, my brother, to put all of these links together so we can post them on my page, right? All of the links of all these places and all these people so everybody can contact them, right?
I'll make sure to start collecting.
I love you. All right. So Greg, your turn.
Yeah. Look, well, from my side, obviously I'm working with Dai. So we have an online store here.
I'm sorry. Did you say GI? I thought it sounded like GI when it came through. Oh, you said Dai. Oh, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I love everybody. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I'm pretty much working with Dai, and we've got an online store, and it's so basically they can or order guns online, and then I'll sort them out. Troy and myself. Troy's in Joburg. I'm in Cape Town.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where I'm from.
Online that we can find you any place?
Yeah, it's daipaintball.co.za.
I'm talking about South Africa. Is that like would it be / South Africa? I mean, where would I find like your fields or your like?
What I'll do is I'll give Leon the job. I'll post it to him.
Thank you. All right, cool. That's all, and that's all the time we have. So, I'm sorry, Neil. I want to see his eyes get bigger. I want to see Neil's eyes. You talk about me. No. All right, Neil. All right, Neil. What do we got?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to my team. It's SAS Bloemfontein. Just want to say to everybody, keep your heads up through this lockdown. It will be finished soon, hopefully, and then we can hit the paintball fields again. And if you want to look for us on social media, have a look on Facebook, the Lions Den Paintball Field, and have a look what we have to offer over there. I mean, we've got a lot of activities there. We don't just have the paintball field as well, but we've actually got a trampoline park, and soon to be an off-road park, and there's dodgems, bumper cars, you name it. So it's your all-in-one stop when you come to our town.
I like it. It sounds fantastic. Kerry, you didn't give us your Facebook for the park or your place.
Yeah, we're also on Facebook or Instagram. So it's AWOL Paintball or Safcaps.
Got it. Okay,
either
cool.
Or.
All right. And Grumpy, your park, your place, your shout out.
It's Hotshots Paintball on Facebook. It's hotshotspaintball.co.za. Shout out to the collective members, everybody else in the country, all the organizers Thanks, guys. It has been awesome playing games. We look forward to a lot more this year.
Nice. Sounds good. Now, you guys, they're saying Z. They're trying to say Z, but they don't know how to say Z. So they're saying Z-A. So it's Z-A. If you guys taking notes, yes, Z. Who says Z? Come on. Z. X, Y, Z. Yeah, it's Z. X, Y, Z. Never mind. Z. All right. All right. Excuse me, Leon. What do we got?
Well, I'd like to send a shout out to my own team, the Cossacks. Always keeping it going. Wherever and whenever you want to show up, hey, just say you want to be a Cossack and fight with Altfie, and you're always welcome to join us. And of course, to Berserkers, Slum Dogs, Terror Squad, every team out there in Cape Town, you guys keep doing it. And of course, the many fields. I mean, I probably can't name them all, but let's just go. Love the job you guys are doing. Awesome.
Grumpy, I'm going to put you down for 1 second so we can bring David back up. David, it looks like you look like you've been captured by terrorists, and you're like, you have to do the confession. We're doing shout outs.
I was going for more of a terrorist look myself, actually.
You look like it's you look like Abdul. All right. Anyway, so we're doing shout outs.
Okay, shout out to Euro Big Game, where we should have been this weekend.
Oh, shout out to South Africa.
Yeah, okay, so shout out to my South African team, to Legion, what's left of them, and then to Bravo Squad, who I go to Euro Big Game with.
Euro Big Game. All right. All right. Hey, $10 to say Euro Big Game every time. So am I. Euro Big Game. I'll go in October, you guys. We're going to be, am I going to see you there in October?
Oh, yeah, I'll be there.
Nice. Very good. I'll sign the other part of the banner too. I'll just keep on signing your banner every time I see you. All right. All right. So you guys listen. Excuse me. I think we knocked it out of the park with South Africa, with excuse me, with everybody getting to know you guys. I think it's been fantastic, and I'm pleased as punch. You guys are just amazing. And look at Carrie. She's stuck.
It's stuck, yeah. She's downing that. She's been downing it for a little while now.
I'm doing a screenshot, and that she's going into my Hall of Fame of screenshots. All right.
I feel like we should start cheering.
What happened, Carrie? What happened, Carrie? You got stuck. I wonder if she can. I wonder if she can actually hear us. But all right. I'm gonna. She's going into my screenshot here. Hang on a second. There we go. That and that. All right, cool. All right. So every time on the show when I say we need a drink, I'm gonna bring her up. All right. Oh, wait, who are we missing? Leon. Well, she's gone actually. Okay, cool. Who didn't I? Oh, Grumpy. There we go. Okay, you guys. So listen. We're out of here. I want to thank everybody for watching. It's really my pleasure to bring this community together throughout the world and to teach everybody about paintball and that don't know about it, or the different parts of paintball or different parts of the country. I'm really blessed to know all these people, and now all you guys know all these people, and so fantastic. I hope you guys had a great time. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, be safe. All you guys on the show, hang out. Don't hang up yet. I'm gonna end the show and we're talking the green room. Everybody else, you guys, we got another show coming up this evening. I believe it's a MagFed. I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna have to look at my schedule. I do so many, and that's it. I want you guys to have a great time. Have a blessed weekend. And when you put your mask on, make sure that you do it properly. That's an inside joke. And that's it. Bye, you guys. I'll shoot you soon.